Billy Graham's first public acts against racial segregation took place at his crusades in the South during the early 1950s. At the time, it was common practice for ropes to separate the white from the black sections.
He walked into the crusade and they had ropes up. Billy saw them.
Blacks were supposed to sit back of that and the whites would sit in front. I was appalled at it and decided that I had to speak out on it and had to do something about it. I said, no more of this. And I went to the head usher and asked him if he would remove the ropes, and he said no, he wouldn't.
Billy got up from the platform and he walked down, past the ushers, and took the ropes down himself.
And I remember that the head usher resigned, and there was quite a little flack about that.
That was a historic moment in history with the church, and that opened up his friendship with Martin Luther King and other people, and he really practiced what he preached.
In a 1956 article published in Life magazine, in which Billy made a plea for an end to intolerance, he wrote, "It is not sufficient to urge people to love their neighbor unless we lead them also to the capacity to love. Christ gives men this capacity."
We must meet Christ. We must know Him as our Lord and our Savior. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. If we confess with our mouths the Lord Jesus and believe in our hearts, we shall be saved.
His approach was more of trying to get people into the relationship with Christ, that would transform their mindset and the way in which they live, so they would see people differently. And thus treat people differently.
Everybody's calling is not the same, and Mr. Graham's calling is the proclamation of the gospel, in which if he can reach men's hearts through the Spirit of God, that can change a man's whole life completely.